got almost as many carries the last 2 weeks as you had in your career before that. Coach Carey talked about the process of you just sort of moving further and further kind of into the coaching staff's thinking at that position. What was that journey like for you? When did you maybe start to feel like this is working for me, they're seeing it, I'm really starting to move myself up in their thoughts?
Yeah, it was just all about trusting the process and staying the course. I go as hard as possible every day in practice, so, all the coaches told me that I was going to get my opportunity, so when that moment came, I just knew that I had to seize it and make the most of it. So I was always trusting myself, and I knew they trusted me. I just had to show that to them so they could be more confident in my production.
What were, I guess, maybe some of the things that, whether it's, I don't know if it's pass blocking, if it's, reads or things, but just the things that maybe you felt like, especially as you were able to kind of pair them to your effort in practice, you could see those little details adding up?
Yeah, pass protection, that was probably one of the biggest things that they worried about the most. I am still improving on that, and just being physical. My physicality has improved as well, so if I can bring that to the game, then I know it'll make a big impact for us.
Yeah, Tom Allen joked that you like to think yourself a finesse back, but he says you're just physical. You got to be physical and downhill.
Yeah.
Is that kind of, you do think like that?
Yeah, I know I'm big, and I know I can run through people and run power, but I also try to be, take different aspects of my game, especially getting into open field, and when I do have breakaway runs, when it comes to the one-on-ones, I do want to, feel like I can use a lot of finesse moves instead of just running through people all the time, but either or works. So.
Has it felt like a long time before since you've had a good run? I mean, because you missed your senior season because of COVID, and then you had the injury and part-time player. Has it been just a long time since you've been able to play football? You feel like?
It has.
Does it feel like that? And what does it feel? What is that like?
I mean, it obviously felt good the past 2 weeks, but I was thinking to myself last night, it was like, wow, it's been a while since I actually played like a real football game like that. So it felt good. I mean, it was a lot of stress on me, but, the opportunities are coming now, so I'm proud of myself for that.
Were there hard moments kind of in that 3-year span where you just felt
there
like
was. There was a lot of discouragement, a lot of, overthinking with myself, but, yeah, I regrouped from all that, and I know what I'm capable of, so, yeah.
Trent, the coaches said that they could kind of feel your momentum a little bit too, and said that you deserve, more carries, more of a chance. How are you feeling that on the sideline? Do you feel that same thing? Like,
yeah, I agree.
Okay, I got something going here. They need to keep me going.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to be that guy, because there is guys older than me that are, trying to get to that next level. So I'm not just going to run around like, hey, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. But yeah, I agree. I think if I had a couple more carries a game, that I can produce really well for this team, and I can go out there and actually show people what I can really do. So. Yeah.
The fact you played basketball in high school, so how much does multi-sport help develop you as an athlete, as a player?
It helps you a lot. Basketball, it correlates to the football as well. Footwork and movement and speed and stopping and going, it's a lot, especially in communication too. I mean, I try to take all my aspects for basketball and translate them to football as much as I can,
The experience you've had playing defense, does that kind of give you any kind of mental edge when you're in the backfield, kind of maybe knowing what defenders may be thinking?
Yeah, a little bit. I played defense. I never got any game experience, but I just know how their whole process is when it comes to thinking on the field. So when it comes to running, I just know that they want to come at me as hard as they can. So I just run aggressive, and whatever happens. Yeah.
What was that process like last year? Were you just told this was a temporary move to help out with that
season?
So
we had a couple guys go down, a couple key guys. So I met with Coach Allen. He pulled me to the side after one practice, and he just offered me that opportunity. And I love my team. I'll do whatever it takes to better us and help us win games. So I just agreed with him. I said, yeah, that'll be fine to me to move over there. So I just did what I had to do, for the team. So.
But it was just like the end of last season and then he always said you were going back to running back.
Yeah, it was a temporary thing. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So you've been on both sides of the Oklahoma drill, correct? What side's better?
Offense. Yeah.
How do you feel about the team's mental frame of mind right now?
Oh, I feel good. I mean, it's not going how we want it to now, but previous teams that we had, I seen guys turning on each other, and it's just not like that with this team. Even though we're taking tough losses, everybody's still regrouping with each other, bringing everybody up, trying to keep everyone's mental right, because we have a good team. We know what we're capable of. And just going further down the road, we have to stick together in order to finish the job. So, yeah.
I think Coach Allen said that the meetings Sunday were kind of more about just how you overcome adversity and kind of the mental challenges of the season more than just, strictly talking football. I guess what, from your perspective, what were those kind of meetings like?
Yeah, I agree with Coach Allen. He said, you know, we can't let yesterday determine how the future is. So, I mean, a lot of guys that were dwelling on the game, I was myself. I know it's not fun losing, but, you know, we have to look forward. Always have to look down the road. We can't look back, can't go back and, you know, change anything from the past. So I think it was good that he emphasized that. So it gave a good wake-up call for the guys. Like, we have to finish this thing strong.
All right, thanks, Trent.
Thank you, Trent.
Thank you, guys.